Hello, this is the first lesson in a series of 10 lessons where I'm going to learn about the volume of different shapes. But in this one, I want us to learn about the volume of a cuboid. And basically, volume is the total area occupied by the given shape. In our case, the shape is a cuboid. So here, the volume we are talking about is the space occupied by this cuboid. And to get that volume, we need to take the length of that cuboid, we multiply by the width here, then we multiply by the height, and we get the volume of that cuboid. So, with that knowledge, can we try an example? You are told a cuboid has dimensions 8 cm by 5 cm by 4 cm. Calculate the volume of the cuboid. State the units of the in your answer. So, we have volume V is given by length multiplied by width multiplied by height. Then we are told the length of this cuboid is 8 centimeters. Then the width W is 5 centimeters. And then the height is 4 centimeters, like that. Then we are told to find the volume, and we know the volume is given by length multiplied by width multiplied by height. So volume V will be length, which is 8 centimeters, multiplied by width, which is 5 centimeters, multiplied by height, which is 4 centimeters, like that. Then from there, we can take this 8 multiplied by 5, which is 40. 40 multiplied by 4 is 160. Then centimeter cubed. And the reason why I put this centimeter cubed is because you see here we have centimeters, here we have centimeters, and here we have centimeters in all the lengths of that cuboid. So if I was to give you something like this, I tell you I have an x, then you multiply that x with another x, and then again with another x. You tell me the answer is x multiplied by x is x squared multiplied by another x, it will be x cubed. So the same logic here, we have centimeters in the length multiplied by centimeters in the width multiplied by centimeters in the height. So it will be centimeter cubed because they are centimeter multiplied by centimeter squared, then multiplied by centimeter. So it will be centimeter cubed. And that is the units of that volume of that cuboid. The one you asked here, state the units of your answer. We have done so. So, can we try another example? In this second example, you are told a storage container in the shape of cuboid has the length 12 cm, width of 3 cm, and height of 6 cm. Then work out the volume of the container. So the first thing, of course, is to record whatever we have. And before when we record, we know volume is given by length, but by width multiplied by height, specifically for cuboid. And then we already have the length, we have the width, and we have the height. So the length is 12 centimeters, width is 3 centimeters, and the height is 6 centimeters. 6 centimeters. Then the volume V will be given by the length, which is 12 centimeters, multiplied by the width, which is 3 centimeters, multiplied by height, which is 6 centimeters, like that. Which now will be 12 by 3 is 36, then that 6 multiplied by 6 is 108 centimeter cubed. Reason for centimeter cubed is because we took these centimeters here multiplied by this ones, multiplied by this ones, so it became centimeter cubed, as we did in the first question. So can we continue and try another example? In this third example, we are told a cuboid has the length x centimeters, then the width is 4 centimeters here, and then the height is 3 centimeters. Then writing down an expression, in terms of x for the volume of the cuboid, then simplify your answer. The first thing, of course, we are looking for that volume, and we already know volume V is given by length multiplied by width multiplied by height. So here we are told the length of that cuboid is x centimeters. So this one is x centimeters. Then the width is 4 centimeters. 4 centimeters. And the height h is 3 centimeters, like that. So we are told to write an expression in terms of x to represent the volume of that cuboid. So to do so, we need to just apply the formula. Say volume is given by length, which is now in our case is x centimeters, multiplied by width, which is 4 centimeters, then multiplied by height, which is 3 centimeters, like that. So we have written the expression. But then in the question, we are told simplify your answer. So we have the expression, but it is not simplified. So to simplify the expression, we need to multiply all the values. So we start with, I can take x multiplied by 4, it will be 4x, then 4x multiplied by 3, it will be 12x. So the volume now will be 12x. But you see, we also have centimeters here, and centimeters there, which are the units of the volume. So I'll take the centimeter multiplied by this, so it will be 12x centimeter cubed, like that. And that becomes the volume of this, the expression for the volume of this cuboid here. So can we try the next example here, where you are told the volume of a cuboid is 240 centimeter cubed, the length of the cuboid is 10 centimeter, and the width is 6 centimeter. Calculate the height of the cuboid. So in that question, we already know the volume is 240 centimeter cubed, then the length is 10 centimeter, and the width is 6 centimeter, but we are not given the height. It's the one we are asked. So we already know the volume of a cuboid is given by length multiplied by width multiplied by height. So we need in this formula to replace with these values here. So we already know the volume is 240 centimeter cubed is equals to length, which is 10 centimeters, multiplied by width, which is 6 centimeters, multiplied by height, which we don't know, but also as centimeters. So from there, to get this height, we can first actually write it just like 240 centimeter cubed like this is equals to 10 multiplied by 6, which is 60, then multiplied by h, which now will be 60h, like that, because we don't know the height. So from there to get the h itself, we need to divide both sides by 60. The 60 here will divide by 60 here. So now the height becomes 240 divided by 60. Then we sign divide this by this, that's 0. Then I divide by 6, 1 by 6, 4. So the height of that cuboid becomes 4 centimeters. If you take 4 centimeter by 14 by 6, then we'll get 240, which is the volume of that cuboid. So can you pause and try this example here and see if you understand the logic? And if there is a place you don't understand or you have any question, you can ask me on the comment section. I'll try my level best to answer. And let us meet in the second lesson, where we'll be exploring the volume of a different shape. Bye for now.